aka Patters. We're live, aka Pat here, another known as Peter A. DeLuca. Your favorite G.I. Joe artist. Come on. Who out there in the G.I. Joe game is even attempting to do what I'm doing here? I don't have a lot of positive direction on this. I think a lot of these streams are me just figuring out what to figure out. But we're going through the process. I really do like there's been a couple projects that I did in very much the same manner where I just do it live and I go back and I watch them. It helps me hone down on like not so much of my process, but like the intention along the way. And people I've recommended to anyone. Zodiac, Sean, what is up? We got Fatal J. Guys, give me 1 second. We will be doing the shout outs. Look, I like sharing things with everyone. I like being personal. I like bringing you guys into my world. This mug was of my father. You know, he passed away, geez, maybe even like 3 years ago. And whenever I drink from this, it's really like I feel like he's with me. This is in no this doesn't mean I grew up in a geek like household. My father just liked Star Trek. He just like like he didn't even like Deep Space Nine. He liked the original and he liked Next Gen. But everything else he like could care less about. But yeah, like he beam us down, Scotty. So that's for Tony DeLuca, my father. I hate to say it too. You guys know I'm big on not doing a lot of energy drinks, but I've been on such a coffee kick recently. Like, oh my God, like too much coffee. So we're doing some Monster Ultra Zero, which is really the go-to of any of these. And for anyone not familiar with this series, so I'm just like going through the hated, the disliked G.I. Joe characters. And, I went through like a couple YouTube videos. I went through a couple blogs and posts. And, kind of, I saw some similarities. Hardball here, always on the list. Captain Gridiron over here, who was the first one. And where's right here? Captain Gridiron. When the TV show, the original show shifted studios, it shifted focus, and they kind of went from a Duke focus as leader to Captain Gridiron focus as leader. Probably a real big reason why the old heads don't like Captain Gridiron. Ice Cream Soldier, who I'm like all for this character. I get it. People don't like the name, but if you read the file card, it's a little bit scary. And then we have Raptor. Raptor was last week. So this week, we're going to be doing DJ right here. And let me just get rid of my boy over here. Fatal J. I love you, buddy. DJ. So here's the thing, guys. Tell me what you think. Two of the few African American Joes are the two of the most hated, but two of the most loved. Doc and Roadblock are two of the most loved. So, like, two of the most loved, two of the most hated. I don't know. Yeah, and you know who made the list a lot? Quick Kick. Quick Kick was on quite a few lists. So, I know I titled this as Cleaning Up, but I'm kind of in the mood now to draw DJ. So, let's just hit that blank piece of paper. We have dollar store mechanical pencils here, guys. So we're going to be rocking and rolling. And cheers to all of you. Anyone that's in right now, and anyone that's in the chat, guys, I am flattered. I am grateful. And you guys know the drill. Don't trust anything from anyone's drawing table if they don't have a Crypt action figure. Like right there, ready to go. What are we gonna be doing? Let's catch up on some of you guys. Sean, what's up, bud? Where's everyone at? You guys know I'm in Philly. Zodiac, dude, Zodiac. It's hard to make complimentary comments on people's avatars on YouTube comments just because just because you kind of want to be direct and get right to the point sometimes, and you could be enraged by someone else's comment. But Zodiac, dude, I always digged the Misfits over here. Love it so much. No, I do. I haven't read any of the Skybound, dude. The last GI Joe book I read was the GI Joe Cobra, where Chuckles is like the undercover agent and has to kill Jinx. I don't think it can get any better than that. So I love that series. So yeah, dude, Sean, GI Joe the movie, and the sequel. Right? What's the sequel? Rise of Cobra. Dude, the sequel is awesome. And dude, I back that first movie so much. I just enjoy it. And I love the Snake Eyes Storm Shadow stuff. And I love Zartan being president in that second movie and how Cobra kills everyone in the first 10 minutes of the sequel. I don't know, dude. Like, that second G.I. Joe is legit. I think I'm on the outskirts. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, look, one thing I wanted to say, a lot of my calm, I'll say, really comes from my father, because my father, he was like totally patient, right? And then it's like if there was like a line like here, and if you cross that line, like you were nuked. Dude, he was a tough guy, but he was a kind dude, and a lot of my patience is derived from him. Yeah, dude, I remember him and I trying to watch Deep Space Nine when that first premiered, and dude, like, you could just kind of tell, like, and then from Deep Space Nine, I got hooked on to Babylon 5, and went down that road. Yeah, dude. Gym all day, all night, Fatal J. I'm not joking, dude. I am jealous. I worked out earlier today, and it just felt so good. Because I've been grinding so hard on like everything, and dude, I'm still taking work calls on the weekend. Yeah, GI Joe does. I mean, I feel like of all the '80s properties, the Joe's it's so vast. And you might want to say maybe Transformers, but I think Transformers is great, but not as many. The fridge, yeah, dude. Zodiac, we will be drawing the fridge. Yeah, the Rock played Roadblock, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm not joking. Those I like those G.I. Joe movies. I don't know, and I remember I got into like this Facebook like thread one time where I was kind of saying everything in that GI Joe sequel looked better than Rise of the Dark Knight, or the third Dark Knight movie, and because I liked the jump that it looked like that GI Joe movie was making, and to me was like very Aliens, and just that comparison like like melted down that thread. Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, dude. Like, look, there's going to be like a couple more things coming when it comes to the ideas, it's really the methodology of the mindset to like do this, and I think that's going to be a thread of videos coming up very soon. One of those videos, Jay, you did inspire today, just so you know. Yeah, dude. WrestleMania. I will be at WrestleMania a week from now. Philly is like, check my Twitter feed. I'll throw up some pictures of, because I'm right in downtown Philly, so they're already started adding like all the banners to the street lights and everything, dude. It is dude, it's amazing already. Like, I'm not even joking. And they're decorating the entire city to look like WrestleMania. I hope to get a nice jacket there too. Yes, like, look, I'll say this. I didn't like I didn't think the Snake Eyes movie was bad. You know, like I watched it and I was entertained, but I kind of watched it more as a movie than this like interconnecting GI Joe thing. Uh, I don't know, dude. Like the Snake Eyes movies just threw off a lot of people. I'll say. I do have to re-explore it though. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like this is crazy because, dude. Like, and you know, is it really slow? Like, is it dude? It could be like, and dude, everyone like that could be new here. I am like, I'm in downtown Philly. I'm less than a mile than both of the Comcast headquarters, and dude, like my internet. So a lot of times when I stream is intermittent. I can't, you know, like it's so tough to work out sometimes. No, I don't own a drawing tablet, Jay. I do not. Yeah, 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 the soup designs was dope. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Jay says stream time, so thanks, bud. Yeah, rocking good. Okay, yeah. So everyone, DJ over here. So do we like? So DJ is Battle Force 2000. He's what, the seventh member? I don't know if they expanded on that. You know, right? But dude, I got all the Battle Force 2000 guys one year for Christmas, and I thought they were so freaking cool. I some of the vehicles like shoddy, but the figures I just thought were totally cool. And I just remember being disappointed that they never showed up in the cartoon. So here's DJ. Let's just get into him as like, let's see the card art. If you guys just need to focus, you know, if you can't see the thumbnail. Battle Force 2000. I mean, look, he has a full helmet, nice visor, nice gun too. I kind look like this is where when we color things, like we can kind of design the drawing around some of the coloring because this gun, I want to keep this gun like pink, but then the pink, the white, and like the green clothing or like the the green armor because we'll make it armor. Pretty cool. And yeah, we can see. I mean, the figure you can kind of say if you saw this like hanging on the peg, like you may not be into this. Like I think the colors don't pop. I think if he had like more of a, I think if the it's like the white chest plate here, if that was this color blue like that teal, I think he would have had a little bit of a change. I think if the visor was red, but you know, he's a lot like sci-fi, right? He's like African American sci-fi. Sci-fi made that list a lot, and I love sci-fi when I was younger. I guess sci-fi too. I don't know if sci-fi made it to the TV show. Yeah. No, I do not know Ed Piskor personally. I don't do a lot of the conventions. Like I kind of have a friend. He will, um, he'll like kind of like text me early in the morning. Some weekends. He hasn't done it in a while, and he will like be like, "Hey, I'm going to like such and such. It's like an hour from here for a show. Can you make it?" You know, and like those are, and a lot of the conventions I go to are like the smaller ones, like the dealer driven ones. I don't go to like, dude, I can't tell you the last time I was at a convention that had like people there. You know, like I like these gathering of dealers. A lot of them are like local people selling what they have, and you know, like those, I'd rather those people get like my money if I kind of speak on those terms. So give me 1 second here, everyone. I'm just trying to. I think we should kind of do. I kind of want to do this like pose where he's like holding the gun here, and you know, like the gun could kind of be like smoking a little, but we'll be able to showcase like all the colors. And I kind of want to. I just like kind a little bit like with the with the hardball one here. Yeah, like a lot of the hardball was to like from this angle was just to show off like his hat, his backpack, and the gun. Like for some reason, I thought those were like the three characteristics of the character, and even here for like Raptor, like the whole pose for the Raptor is designed around the headpiece because I kind of wanted to make it seem like he had like four eyes. I just thought that was cool, and then like kind of making the wings look as lethal as possible. So for DJ, and yes, if any of you out there, I've been. I want to do a DJ and DJ piece, meaning this DJ from G.I. Joe and the DJ from Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, the new challengers. That's the full title of that one. And I used to play with DJ. Of the new challengers, DJ is who I played with the most, like since that premiered. Yeah. But anyway, yes, Spider Phil. Yeah, so like like I'm not even in a lot of that circle, but there's ways. It's hard to describe. Like there's things I know, and there's a lot. I talk to a lot of people. I'm just not a convention hooker. I just don't prostitute myself at conventions. Yeah, the A7 movie. Yes, 100% amazing. Luxurious Mindset. What is up, dude? I don't know why. Dude, Luxurious Mindset just comes off as a Milan, Italy, Paris fashion district blog, right? I love that handle. Nah, I think dude, you know what I was thinking about, Jay? I thought about that today. Well, no, I've been thinking about it the whole week, to be honest. I think like you kind of want to say anyone that's like a notable artist that like, and let's just say like he gets canceled from the industry, right? And then like people are just like, look, dude, like we don't trust the allegations, but we cannot hire you, right? And you might be like, well, if he was like a real artist, let's just say he was an artist, an illustrator, like a master of the craft, he could change his style and get a pseudonym. Like we kind of even forget guys, even like Stephen King had to have a pseudonym at one time. And, kind of try some things because if he has allies within some of these companies and he's got allies within the press, right? And he could do that. But the problem with Ed, though, is that, like I think we all know, he like his style's too distinctive, right? Like, and how, like he's not good enough of an artist to change his style to the point of it being unrecognizable, or just kind of being close to Ed Piskor, like where people would debate it. But that would be the move, though. Honestly, if he got a pseudonym. But I think as of like Eddie P, no. Like I just don't think he's got just too much heat. Like just it's and that doesn't mean like the story's over. Like like there could be a lot of other stuff that comes out. Like honest to God, and like people think I'm happy about that. It's like, why would I be happy? Like I kind of had a whole different arc imagined for like just kind of had like a different argument. Like I thought him and I would end up at a convention, like debating one another wrestling style, like like kind of going full in on the gimmick. Because in a way, like I was cutting promos on them, which no one really caught on to. Like it's a lot of my original videos were me just I was like, if they're going to cut promos on people, I'm going to cut promos on them, right? And then dude, like it went crazy. Like a lot of the base, the Ed Piscories couldn't deal with it, dude. Like that's what I don't understand. Like no one's like, oh, it's all like wrestling. Someone's cutting a promo on Cartoonist Kayfabe. Like I don't know, dude. Like people miss that big time. No, I'm in Philadelphia, Spider Phil. And just so you know, like what the geography looks like if you have like New Jersey, this is right. We have two bridges. We have the Walt Whitman and the Ben Frank. All right, and then like this is like Center City, right? So and then like kind of like Old City here. So I'm like here. I'm like right over the Ben Franklin. So and then like this would be kind of like Philly and all of its like districts, right? But then you have like rural Philly. Okay. So here we get the like 1.5 million. But then when we get out of here, it's this. Okay. It's just it's mountains. It's like Lord of the Rings, okay? And then like all the way up here, which is maybe like 6 hours, is Pittsburgh. Okay. Like Pittsburgh is in like almost like a whole other country. So no, I never bumped into him. Yeah, it still seems like about there. Yeah, dude, Vega, you know why? Vega to me, like he's quick, but his the charge down, charge up. I'm not a charge down, charge up player. I never had the timing for it. So like Guile and his special, like even M Bison and his head stomp. Yeah, like not really great. Yeah, like yeah, there was a turn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like and some of it too, guys. Like like this wasn't kind of me. You know, like it's not like I kind of woke up one day and was like, you know what, like this is going to be a strategy. Like I woke up one day and was like, you know what, dude, like this like Zen Intergalactic, like it just like stuck with me, and I just said like let me just do a video, right? And like it, but at the same time, if it's like if I had this like nefarious attitude or plan or like working uh with collusion with people, right? Like if it was really like that, like I would have done so many more videos. I would have just been like the channel really. I'm working it like it was a wrestling gimmick. And it's just like funny that not many of the kayfabers like caught on to it. And I just thought it was like, oh, like it would be great if this kind of went into like an online feud that ended in some type of like live stream. I just think, like, and some of it too, like, honestly speaking, like, like I would have like honest questions for like Ed Piscor, like honest questions on things that he said where I need to delve into what his positioning is. Like, what is your take? Like, how do you view, like, why do you view Dane Jurgens this way? And like you don't know who Tom Grummett is, and just stuff like that. And part of it too is it's not like I didn't grow up in the same history. And I get it. Like Ed went to the Kubert school and he's got industry experience, but that doesn't mean like his ideas and positioning and what I view the rewriting of history, right? Which we've seen the NFL do, we've seen WWE do, and dude, like a lot of people didn't like a lot of the WWE documentary VHSs when they came out, like the Rise and Fall of Ultimate Warrior, just to kind of name one of them, because they saw WWE rewriting history in real time. And eventually, like, those institutions win. Like WWE won, the NFL won. Like, like, the NFL doesn't want to talk about Al Davis and the Raiders. They don't have to. Sorry, guys. I am drawing and babbling. I'm trying to keep up here. Yeah, some of them did. Yeah. I would just say, like, some of it, though, is just people who, like, found the kayfabe videos. I wanted to kind of say something. I think if you go through all my kayfabe videos and you look at those comments, there's a lot of people in there that have been saying the same things for like 4 years now. Okay. So, like there were people noticing what I was noticing, but no one was really doing like content about it. Oh yeah. So Jay, yeah, and Jay, anything you want to know, like, because Jay, my Jay, people are gonna think we're dating, but my DMs are open to you, buddy. My drawing paper. This is just Staples regular copy paper. This is, I believe, this is Hammermill cardstock, which is like, so these are two separate paper grades. Okay, the cardstock is kind of, I use these for the Pentel brush pen and my alcohol markers, okay, because I'm still with Prismacolor. I haven't graduated to Copic yet. And then for my comic book level stuff, do I have one here? No, this for comic book, it's the same size, but I just buy the Strathmore Smooth, and I get the vellum finish too for the tooth. So yeah, and then we get these all like just printed. We print the Extreme Studios. Like, how you guys not love this? Come on, how you not love? I put 3 X's here. Wink, wink. Right? I mean, get the logo here. I used to do a quote. I used to have like a creator quote here or something, but I ran out of space because I wanted to go all in on Extreme, dude. Comics embrace it. I gotta say, I don't care. I still love seeing some Spawn. I don't care. As much as I feel Spawn is a dead duck, dude, I love seeing some Spawn. So here we go. Yeah, so we're going to kind of do DJ here also. Like, his visor is just going to be, because we put these like anime touches on things. Like, his visor is going to be like shining a little bit too. So some of this too, I will have to work just so we get the position that we're like looking down on the head a little bit better. It's, you have to keep track of kind of like where the drawing is as it's emerging, and you get close and then you pull away. So real quick too, one of my tricks, one of the great things about doing this stuff live is that, we have a camera here, right? But I have a laptop here and I have a tablet here. So we're repeating the image and it creates like a little bit of a distance. So back in the day, like if you, like, let me just demonstrate this real quick. Like if you were like a painter, right? And let's just say like you kind of had like a like a little bit of an easel, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Like let's just say you had like an easel, and like you're doing your artwork here, right? And you're standing up and painting, right? The trick, and this is not like unknown stuff, but it's just a little bit forgotten. So the trick would be that you would have a mirror like right here, so that you could look back, right? You can look at your painting and look back, and the mirror would reveal like a distance, so you could measure proportions better and get almost like a second pair of eyes, and it would reverse it too, like so you would like see it flipped, and that was like a little bit of the method. So some of this, like these screens I have here, create that distance to where like I'm kind of looking at like that screen to get more of this being accurate, because I don't think this is accurate right here. So let's just kind of. Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Spider, like this comment? I'm not sure. Or this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, just trying to track. You guys are talking. I'm trying to talk to all of you. What made me change my mind about Ed was when he was dissing Turner work. Yeah, and Jay, that's how you and I found one another. And guys, like I was planning on defending Wells Portacio and the Iron Man Heroes Reborn, which really became the modern day version of Tony Stark and all of that. So yeah, guys, I was I slowed down, but I was definitely tracking to make a couple more vids. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a lot of people are saying like Rugg and Scioli should do their own show, but we kind of want to say, right? Like what really what happened with Scioli not really being a part of that show anymore, other than promoting a couple things, right? Like Scioli was very active on the channel, and then he backed away, and it's very similarly. People say Stephanie McMahon and Shane when they backed out of WWF and WWE, and Shane backed away twice. Like he went off to I think China to run a streaming company for a couple years before they even launched the WWE streaming app. And they broke ground with that. But anyway, but people say like Shane McMahon and Stephanie clearly knew things, and that's why they eventually stayed away from their father. I kind of want to like, do we echo that too on Scioli based on him distancing himself already? But I don't know, dude. I don't even think Scioli could do anything with Jim Rugg. Could you imagine that comment section? Like, it would be nuts. Yeah, I know. Fatal J, you're trolling me. Hey, Fatal J, if that's good though, let me know. I will do it. I'll do it. I'll eat crow because I want good books. TF, what is this the crow? TF, is that my boy? Yeah, literally, no joke. I was just watching that movie. Ever since that Crow trailer dropped, I've just been running the Brandon Lee Crow because that's a perfect movie. Like the hell with, oh my god, that movie is so perfect. Yeah, dude. Great Iron Man design. The Iron Man Hulk fight, the cover where I've done this before. Where Iron Man's like this. I might have been the issue 3 cover, and Hulk's hands over Iron Man like this, dude. It's such a good cover. Like, do I have that? Hold up. Now you're getting me talking about this. Where is it at? I know I have it. I had them somewhere. I had my pile ready to go for a video. I may have reorganized. Well, you know what though? Let me see here. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh, we got him. Oh yeah. So here, I'll let you guys see. So this is one of my like to-do stacks. So we were going to do Iron Man. We were going to do the Michael Avon Oeming right here because Ed was just crapping. He was just saying this was a shit book. And this is a solid licensed book. And they're trying to bring Judge Dredd to a different audience. For some reason, Ed Piskor cannot get that through his head. And this is like the beginning of Michael Avon Oeming, who he changed a lot of mainstream comics. His style, he had this like even more simpler Bruce Timm style. It was, and he turned into a fantastic storyteller, good writer. Michael A. Von Oeming has a great run on Thor as writer. The 10th, we're building up the 10th, guys. We were going to do this eventually. I was reading this. Fish Police. Yes. This is tomorrow's video, guys. Defenders of Dynatron City. It's almost an hour, and the video, we talk about this, but then we go into the pilot cartoon. So you can just sit down and watch the pilot cartoon. But this is from LucasArts. And when I read this book, no exaggeration, and I explained it in the video, it changed the way how I look at comics. And I do look at them differently now. And then this is my Keown pile. Dale Keown, the greatest Hulk artist, and this is his what's it, Dragon Ring. Early Keown here. Like, look, guys, right? You see this in Pitt. Early Keown. Like, early Keown might have been like the earliest of anyone. Like, this is early Keown here, guys. Okay? And early Keown is better than early Jack Kirby, John Byrne, Rob Liefeld, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee. Like, the list. I mean, when Jim Lee emerged through Alpha Flight and some of those covers, and then later Punisher, it's pretty. There's a good through line. But Jim, like, this is Dale Keown here. Like, the expressions. Anyway, so this is an upcoming video. We have like a stack of these. But I kind of wanted more of the Iron Man. We move things around sometimes, guys, because you try and make things, try and make stuff accessible. So if I have a window, I can kind of jump on. Oh, and here we go. Oh, bingo. Oh, okay. So sorry, I had two. I didn't even know I had two issues of Iron Man 1. So it's cover 2. But look at this. Isn't this awesome? Dude, this is so well thought out. And yeah, so they crapped on this, guys. And I'm telling you, this version of Iron Man went into the Ultimates. So when Brian Hitch and Mark Miller really defined what a on-screen Avengers could look and feel like, it's this version. It's this Tony Stark. Okay? And we have to, if we go into continuity, the continuity version of the pre-Onslaught Tony Stark was they completely destroyed that character. They destroyed Tony Stark to where with Heroes Reborn, The Return, the Sean Chen, Kurt Busiek, so it was Iron Man Volume 2, essentially. They had to kind of do like a separate 2 prestige issue miniseries explaining how Tony Stark went through time, was a teenager, and arrived back as a adult male. I mean, they really put this character backwards. But yeah, so this is kind of like what they, I mean, look, the series, I'm not joking, the series does fall off because we kind of get involved with these, like the Industrial Revolution right here in World War III. WWE3 is not like they incorporate the Wildstorm characters into, and this is Larry Stroman, by the way, guys, from X Factor and Tribe. They kind of, they lost cabin pressure. But I would say for all of Heroes Reborn, all of them, issues 1 through 6, were legit. And then Marvel got bought out. Marvel got sold, and they thought these books were too expensive. And then that's, Jim Lee took the lesser money to finish the books. And Rob Liefeld said, I can't do that. I promise checks. And then, as the story goes. But I don't know, Like, look at the Hulk. Look at this. Dude, the hair. I mean, it's good stuff, people. It's not garbage. You know, this was a thought out universe that in a way should have became proper. Like you kind of want to say, but if the old heads weren't so committed to like continuity, that Heroes Reborn was so successful that they could have rebooted all of Marvel into Heroes Reborn, and they were kind of already planning that. They were playing like Dan Fraga was on Daredevil. They had pieces for that, and dude, I forget who was on Punisher, but someone was on Punisher though. So they were planning it. So this, you know, I still want to do that video. Maybe I'll just do like a retrospective on this. You know, read more comics. And here's this. Sorry, I just had this right here. More Keone. So we're working on this. We're working on the full pick stack. I just got to fill in basically 12 to 16 and 18, 19, and 20. And then we have all of Full Bleed because it's Image up until 9, and then he breaks off into his own stuff. This, and I don't know. The best single version, like this is the best single version or vision. I'm trying to say this is the single best vision that Image had at this point. People will focus on the Max day and night, but this is a 20-issue storyline. This is a storyline. The Max is confusing. Great, you know, it's great, but it's confusing. Okay, this is a through line here, so you know. People like the crap barn, the pit, though. I don't know why. Can we get back to drawing? What's happening with you guys? The Nick! The Nick! What's up, bud? Flex all day, dude. I've been trying to draw the Nick, and I've been let's see. Let's the 10th. Here we go. Yeah, hold up here. Yeah, they trashed them. Yeah, my drawing. Yeah, dude, good. I like it. TF, dude. I dig that crow. Dude, oh well, thank you. The 10th, I know. Yeah, Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Are you like TF? Do you know Dynatron? Like, dude, I am impressed if you do. You're already one of my heroes. Yeah, Rights and Vibes too, for sure. Especially with that wolf character, right? Yeah, change the way. Yeah, like you know, if you watch that Dynatron City video, there's like comic books as of like the way I think the way we look like that statement there is one way to look at comics, right? Dynatron City revealed what I think comic books are or what they should be, and it's not like woo woo science. It's like the way we should look at them as like a physical product. Bit fruity. I love that name. Okay, yeah, pre-mani, pre-piss bottles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, Scott Williams was able to capture the cross hatching, right? And it was kind of like Scott Williams, like was Art Taber like on that time? I thought maybe there was like a positioning of the two, and Williams like won out. But yeah, dude, like Williams was the right guy for the job too. Yeah, dude. Like the I think as a book troll, I think McFarlane like great Hulk, but the other elements that he had to draw, like not quite there. But Keone, like again, like he draws everything a certain way, very much like John Byrne, where like you're looking at the world like this world through their eyes, and I think McFarlane always would have good pops throughout the book, but not kind of like this like this is my world, this is how things look type stuff. And because McFarlane would avoid drawing certain things, but Keown really could draw. Like that guy can draw anything, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the crap what they can't do. Yeah, I just part of my discussion points with Wetworks, Jay, is that I don't think Wetworks deserves should be in the Wildstorm universe, if that makes any sense. Because and you know what the funny thing is, if you compare Wetworks to Wildcats to Stormwatch, it's also kind of, you're like, man, like Wildcats is complicated. It's like, and Stormwatch is like very simple on like what it is. It's easy to kind of follow, it's easy to digest, very you can consume it. And hold up here, guys. But yeah, and Wetworks doesn't fit as Wildcats doesn't fit as Stormwatch doesn't fit. Like when we look at all of those books, it's kind of like Deathblow, Gen 13, Backlash, Stormwatch. They kind of fit. And even though like Lynch was a character first featured in Wildcats 1 through 4, like Lynch is almost like their Nick Fury, and the whole like secret alien, like it's like Wildcats really shot for the stars and landed on the moon. And I backed those 4 issues, but you can kind of see even with Wildcats like 5, 6, they struggle to like kind of like to keep it going to what to do next. They figure it out because they do Killer Instinct. But Wetworks to me should have always been its own separate idea, because dude, Wetworks is like Underworld with chrome gun-toting soldiers. It's like you get the guys from Predator, you chrome them up, you make them gold invincible, you give them sci-fi weapons, and then you send them after werewolves and vampires. That's Wetworks. Tell me you don't like that, right? Those Dick sign books are lame. Yeah. Yeah, he does, dude. Scott Williams has the touch. Yeah, I know what you meant. TF. Fatal J's and good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just like stick with it, dude. It's a long video, okay? But it's after you see the video, like we can talk about it. I just like I kind of want you guys to experience it, so I don't drop the hooks here. Yeah, go ahead, TF, dude. Yeah, all day. TF, DM me your. I don't know. Can you do a links here? I don't know if you can drop links. Someone had trouble with that before. Thanks for asking, though. Yeah, but dude, I'm fine with anyone dropping anything here if they can. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. Phil. Guys, like this right here. So I had Windows to stream all week, and all of this kayfabe stuff. I didn't know who was going to come in. Like I didn't want like a shit show, and I was kind of doing it quietly, doing it softly, and I kind of was like going to do it like Saturday late or Sunday morning super early. So yeah, guys, like just keep in mind, like it gets a little scary when people are like kind of like coming at you without remorse type, and yeah, dude, like I was a little reprehensive about it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of people I know that inked Jim Lee successfully. That's not Jim Lee or Scott Williams. I should know that off the top of my head. Yeah, thank you, the Nick. Come on, thank you. But yeah, guys, like, so a lot of this is just like if you're new here to these streams, I just like to draw. Like, like we're just drawing and chatting. I'm not really selling anything. A lot of my sales and shipping and promotion for that is it's kind of on hold, and because I work wise. And Jay, you do IT work, right? Jay, where are you at with IT though? I think we may have spoken about that before, and I kind of forget. But Jay, maybe if you can like relate. So about like, oh my god, like for like this Monday, it might be 4 weeks now. This coming Monday, so we're like rebuilding the server room, piece of equipment, wire by wire, piece by piece, very slowly, because there was a major failure that took out a segment of the network. Now, the downtime for that was only like 41 minutes from like going dark to coming back. But, like we implemented a lot of like, code red workarounds type stuff. And slowly, like, you take that stuff, you make that more secure, and then you start building like what the real solutions are. So that's what I'm kind of like dealing with that stuff. So like that was also a reason for a slowdown of my live streams, because I would get ready to do one, and dude, like I'm not joking, like I would get a call, and a lot of times like I'll be trying to do like record a video and get a call, and you kind of like that's what happens. So hold up here, guys. I'm just trying to. I feel like the gun, right? Like the gun is not. Give me a second here, guys. The gun needs to be a little bit more like profile. I don't know if I like this pose, even though I feel like it shows off his armor pretty well. See, like that's a little bit of what, and maybe like should we just bring this up a little bit more? Like it's kind of like I wanted him to be like to look almost like a statue, and yeah, and then like, are you guys tracking the coverage too on these the Ed Piskor sock puppet sock puppet accounts? Man, I kept saying puppet. Oh, here we go. TF Super. Do I already follow that? TF? If not, dude, I'll find it here. Let's just again, dude, like I appreciate you guys to the moon and back. Let's see here. TF Super. Sorry here, guys. Now like my phone anymore is just a like my phone's almost like a trash cast of its own. TF Super. Search. Why am I not getting that at TF Super? Hold up here. Search instead. Oh, here we go. Right here, guys. Subscribe. And we have, oh, nice. Live drawing of Stitch. Let's see. Let me just start. Oh, okay. Dude, TF, like, Stitch is hard to draw, right? Like, where's my, hold up here. Do I have it? Because I've been organizing. A couple years ago, TF, for June Toon. Where is it? Do I have it here? Is this one? Yeah, so like a couple years ago, 2022. So June 2, I did like a whole Stitch sketchbook here. And so like my whole idea was to like just like I don't know, like merge Stitch with other characters like Harry Potter, But dude, Stitch is hard to draw. Like here's him as Nick Fury. Stitch is a hard character. Like I don't know, dude. And then I did like an updated one. I had like a blue Disney sketchbook this past year or last year, and I don't know where did that go, guys. I am. Oh, here we go. So, and then last year, I did like a similar sketchbook, but it was all like blue. And so I got a little bit better with drawing Stitch, I thought. Like, because I put him in here a few times. Like here. Like a little bit better. But dude, Stitch is... The fucker is... I still have to finish this, by the way. It's extra pages also. But, dude, Stitch is hard to draw. Like, no joke. But this one looks good. Look at that. Look at this. Right? Let's see. Videos. Smoke Signals movie. Blue Beetle movie review. What do we think of Blue Beetle, TF? Well, very cool, TF. Oh, dude, you did this for 2.5 hours? Wow, you went through the entire inking process on this. Give that a like. EVS is live now, guys. So I guess like I'm I guess like the dream move would be would be to get on a Cyberfrog project, right? Yeah, the Pit Crew comics were good. Was that like one miniseries or two? I had them at one time, Troll. I don't think I read them. I don't think I had the entire mini. Oh, the title, it drops tomorrow at 8:00, Jay. I'm sorry. But I have it queued up. I'll tell you what the video is right now. Hold up here. Let's see here. It should be presenting here's what it'll look like tomorrow. It drops at 8 a.m. So, and then at that point, every day at 8 a.m., there should be a like comic book review discussion video. And then throughout the day, if there's anything to discuss or like anything new or relevant, so we're going to probably go into 2 video a day pattern here. Yeah, Phil the Kill, dude. Thank you so much, dude. And look, keep it like the one thing I want to say. While like Jay Fatal J in this chat, he's responsible for Top Cow Tuesday, and a lot of my ideas around like what that could be, I had to like redo Wildstorm Wednesday, and that's where like I haven't brained it as much yet, but it's really Wildstorm Wednesday 2.0, which is a nod at the Wildcats 2.0, like deep cut there, double deep cut. But those are like absolute passion, like projects. Okay. The Wildcats 1 through 4 got delayed because I'm going to incorporate trading cards into Wildcats 1 through 4 because I had to find a way. We essentially have 4 separate teams of characters in Wildcats 1 through 4, and I needed to be able to show that off. And then the format of Wildcats 1 through 4 will be like going forward. We're going to start at the end and kind of go like forwards and backwards at the same time, because I noticed a little bit of that with the Cyberforce trade paperback. It's that there's a lot of things that happen sometimes, and you kind of want to show what the payoffs are. And I think like kind of showcasing how we build into something is more educational, and it helps you understand how well some of it's being executed. Because when you go page by page, it seems very confusing sometimes because you have to remember where every single page like ends up. If you have like a plot, B plot, C plot, and presenting that gets very tricky. But thank you. I mean, like, swear to God, flattered. You work for a school district. Are you like admin, or are you like general support, or? But school district probably like. What's your? You know what? Scratch all that, Jay. Like, what's your? If you like, do you deal with like support tickets and stuff though? Just out of curiosity, or do you just have like an office and everyone just like knocks on your fucking door all goddamn day with baby issues like my Excel's not working? It's like, no, you don't know how to use Excel. Yeah, cack puppet. Yeah, so the next, so Ed's been burning sock puppet sock. I can't say that. Ed's been burning sock puppet accounts for a couple of days now, and people keep identifying them, and they start to call them out, and then the accounts get deleted, and the accounts have been kind of like speaking on terms of like, you don't have the whole story. The girl already changed her story. You can't cancel anyone over doing like one bad thing or stuff that you don't have all the evidence of. And he goes and he almost like trolls a lot of these comments now on Twitter. Fail to kill. Yeah, dude, it's really weird. Yeah, and like some of these accounts are like, we're taking screenshots and we're gonna start suing people. Yeah, dude, yeah. But and guys, like, I'm really big on sketchbooks. I haven't pushed any sketchbooks this current year because I'm kind of catching up on a lot of this level work. But right next to me is my Hogwarts one. And my whole idea for this one was to do every single like Harry Potter character, like all of them. So what happened was we got pretty deep, okay, and I ran like here, like, see, we have Griffin and because I kind of like playing them out, but I really ran out of like the A, B, and C characters. So here I'm doing like creatures and beasts, and I still have like a section here that I'll do on dragons and maybe even environments. But I you know, like ran out of space. But this is almost like 1 or 2 sessions of being wrapped up. This was also from last year, and yeah. But guys, like, we do a lot of like, I'm usually big on live streaming like my sketch work. Like, here's one. This is like a superhero workbook. So like, you know, like they give you like lessons and stuff. And where's the other one? I had this almost complete, and I don't know where I put it. Well, you know what? Forget I showed you that one, guys, because I cannot. Oh, is it over here? No. Well, I don't know. I don't know where I put this. Everything around me is upside down, by the way. But yeah, we just do a lot of sketchbooks. Like here's one of my Jack Kirby, Jacktober 2021, and you know, this is almost like a history book on a lot of the characters and, you know, their first appearances. And you know, I do like completed sketchbooks, like from front to back. inside covers. Like I make them like real books. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to see more of you guys. Again, like I am so flattered that you guys just come to hang out. It wasn't nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, TF, tenacious dude to do that 2 hour plus stream making that alien, dude. Like, no joke. Chris H. What's up, Chris? Chris, dude. Thanks for the defenses, buddy. I appreciate it. I really do. And look, dude, I realize it. Like you guys come in, you defend me, and you in effect target yourselves. So I am, I'm grateful. But I'm in the meantime though, I'm just trying to figure some of this out. I'm just, like I don't know about his like legs here. Because he's got like cool, like he's got like a lot of like, like ribbed armaments here or like sectional pieces, but I don't know. Like maybe we should like kind of spread it out, do very much of a Liefeld pose here. Like I don't know. Ugh. And it's like maybe I should like have to drop his like one shoulder down a little bit more. And so sometimes too, guys, I'll set the camera up so you guys can like see the skyline at night. And I don't know what happened. I think it's just the technology in this. So someone gave me this years ago. It was actually a girl I dated. She's like higher up in Apple HR now. But anyway, she kind of gave this to me when she moved out of the city. And it was just one of those things I kept like kind of in my computer bag. And it's like, oh, one day I'll need it. So the day came where I needed it for here. And I was supposed to have a different mic, like a second mic, and a second camera hooked up through this, and another camera. So kind of like two cameras, which would be like this one. And for some reason, I don't feel like this has the technology in it to communicate well with Windows 11 at this point. So, and it sucks because I wish you guys could see my skyline. It is so beautiful. But anyway, we need to figure this out. And I think for the first time here, we may be working. So I have like a mug system for a lot of my tools. So we are at the Sharpie mug right now. And I kind of just wanted to, like this one's about to die. There's nothing more satisfactory than dealing with like a marker or just, like something something of the arts that you kind of just like drain, like you're like, like I use this marker off for everything it's good for. Yeah, so let me just get into a little bit of a rhythm with this. Like I kind of want to go back and forth a little with I need like a scratch pad too, but I don't know if I have one. I thought I did. We'll just grab a piece of paper from here. Like we may go back and forth with like some of this. Just trying to figure, just trying to figure things out. Yeah, so I think if you guys just like stick with this series too, someone kind of messaged me with the idea. They're like, hey, like if you like, you should kind of do trading cards. You do a lot of trading cards, and we know you like. And I thought that was like, hey, like a somewhat decent observation. So, there's products that I should be launching that I haven't done yet for different reasons, and but the idea of doing like kind of like the art of GI Joe's trading cards, just available to like you guys, like anyone that comes in through the website, and just so you guys see, like we do. These are all trading cards that became available through other means. Like we do trading cards here. Like these are some of the football ones. These are not released yet, and this was supposed to be a 5-card set with like 3 real players, like 1 fantasy one. This is Mox from Varsity Blues, and then 1 wrestler, and this is Bill Goldberg. Like stuff like that. So I'm so behind on some of my shipping too. So I haven't been aggressive on like launching things and talking about products anymore because I'm just that much behind. So if you stick with me, I think there'll be cool things, and everything I do kind of has, maybe like more of a personal touch than some of the other guys. But so this is what I was talking about here. Like this helmet, like we're not sold on if he's looking down, right? Yeah, and some of this too was like the idea to emulate the style of the guy. I always forget his name. The designer for Metal Gear Solid. Like to where like things kind of like maybe we should just work in some of the brush here. Sorry, guys, I'm just rambling. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Phil. This is the same drawing board I've had since the 7th grade, and I bought this with money from an art contest. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. TF. I'm going to write that down and stay tuned because I'll give you credit for that. Yeah, so let's kind of just get into some of like the brushwork here. See, it's like that's just this pisses me off so much already. Like it's almost like oh my god. Like it's hard to deal with it. And I'm just like wandering in the darkness because we're not working on anything clear right now. See, like kind of correct that a little. looking a little bit better, maybe. But yeah, whatever, dude. I always forget the guy's name. Whoever did the concept design work or the design work for Metal Gear Solid, like that's the dude. Like, I think that's what I should emulate with working on these. Because that dude is, I remember the first time I saw those, I was like, wow, like this is for a game. Like this is art. Like, it just blew me away. And but a lot of the Japanese like production process is like that, dude. Like that's how kind of like the Akira stuff became legendary, and just some of the regular anime practices, because it's just they have a different work ethic. They really do. Like they'll sleep underneath their desk like all night, all week, and they'll go home like 3 times a week, and like you don't have to ask them to do that. And I'm speculating, of course, guys. I'm speculating. I don't know that as fact. Oh yeah, what's his name? Here we go. Yoji Shinkwa. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's beyond good. Like beyond good. Like I don't even know like what else. I have no idea what else he's done. Like anything, dude. I just know that work, and that's how just a singular work has impact. Where people are like, you know what? I don't need to know. Like he did this, and that's good enough. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. But this is a lot of like if you guys want to kind of talk about maybe like some of my positioning and observations on like how do we get to a certain level like illustration wise and like practice wise and things like that. Like that was like another pushback I had within the kayfabe stuff. I just felt like there's no real advice, and I keep saying it, like the best thing you can do for yourself is to spend the time here, period. Like that's all you have to do, but you got to put in the time, and you got to put in a lot of time, and nothing will help you other than that. But there should be like a solace in it, because that's what the direction is. Let's catch up here. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I was trying to get the Chaos Chromium series 1 and 2 on one time, because I used to do a lot of trading card like box breaks. I was doing that heavy maybe like 2 years ago. Even did like a 92 Impel Jim Lee trading card box, and like never really got traction with the channel or anything. I still have maybe like 8 or 9 trading card boxes just sitting around that I haven't box broke yet. But I was trying to get the series 2 of the Chaos because they're glow in the dark, and I was so curious about those. Yeah, dude. Chromium cards just show off the artwork in such an interesting way too. Yeah. Oh. Pentagrams Gaming. Yeah, we're drawing DJ here. Some of this is a little bit of a series, like the most hated GI Joes. Let's make them look cool. Like that's it. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of like it's a struggle, like because we're really doing concept work, guys. I don't have a clear direction on what I'm doing with this series. So, some of it is just let's let's get dirty a little bit. So let's get back to our colors. Sorry, guys. Yeah, like I'm trying to. We may do. There you go. We may do streams down the road that incorporate a little bit like incorporate more things. We'll say this right here. These are from Five Below, and I use these sometimes because I do like some of the colors. So we're going to try and see if this green here is military green. No, that is way too dark. I don't believe in expensive art materials at all. I'm pretty clear on learning how to use materials versus the quality of the materials. The time will come when you can maybe make the investment, but I think when we're learning and just messing around, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and that's it, dude. Like, just kind of get yourself going. Like, find a way to get what you need. And I don't know if you guys live near a Five Below, but Philly, the corporate headquarters for Five Below is in Philly, and I'm not saying there's like good pickings, but it helps me. So this is where we kind of just want to just see how this turns out. But I don't know, dude. I don't think this is like character building enough. I don't know. I just don't. And he needs color up here. See, it's supposed to be green. Some of this is supposed to be green, and I just don't think it pops enough. I feel like it should be blue. So that head's too small right now. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on the head a little bit too much. Let's just kind of get some of this going now. I don't think it's quite there. But I like the we'll say the sketch quality of this. Let's just kind of. Right? I don't know. He kind of has this red visor on top of his helmet too. Yeah, and we can kind of maybe cut it off a little. Right? I don't know. I mean, it's easy, guys, to hate like everything you're doing as it's pouring out. If you think you're the only one, you are not. So let's get where are we at here? I'm still not done completely reorganizing this drawing desk. So I'm just looking for some of my white, like what are these ones? These are, did I break these open yet? This is what I need right here. 1 second, AKA baggers. See, these are, see, these might take a while to start to pour out. Which is, it's always funny to me, the people that back some of these markers, because they act like they can write on anything. And it's like, you kind of just need them to write on a few things. But, like, well, though. Where are we at? Right here. Oh, that's what we're looking for right here. So we just get this. We stick your finger in it. See, let me just get that right in there. It's acrylic. It will dry fast. Nicholas. Yeah, Nicholas, thank you so much. Yeah, dude. Nick, thank you for, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And again, I'll keep saying we were critical of those guys way before any of this stuff broke. And there's things that I haven't gone back in some of my to see if I reference but like it was kind of like in my comments and stuff, like people started calling him Creepy Ed in the comments, so people saw it. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Laid back and chill is right. This looks like I'm drinking nothing, but it's actually Monster Zero. Creepy Ed, I know. Nick, you're one of the guys that pushed that, dude. You really like your stuff. It was just like, oh my god, like the Creepy Ed stuff is just funny. Like that's really what it was. It was like part troll, like like we're part kind of like trolling, and again, like if they're going to be kayfabers, like we're going to, if they're cutting promos, we're going to cut promos back, and that was really what the idea of some of it was. And the kayfabe community never caught on to it, and then they would just kind of like just come after me, like in which they're still doing now. Oh yeah, I need a yellow. This yellow is gone. Goodbye, yellow. One of my rules is whenever I exhaust like any marker, I throw it. I throw it like on the ground. I get rid of it right away, just so it doesn't like resurface. And we're just kind of, I don't know. Just trying to add some separation here. Just so things like, again, they pop, they stand out, they look different. Yeah, but all this happened. You were right. Nicholas, thank you so much. That means a lot. With like, yeah, when people start attacking you, like comments like this. I mean, I'm not saying it makes it all better, but it does help. Yeah, kind of like it's just dude, like the world's a strange place. I don't know like how else we can talk it, like on what other terms we can talk about it on. Like the world's a strange place, dude. Like, and then people have, like the flesh is weak, right? Like the flesh is weak. And that's exactly what happened. Like 1,000%. And it's sad, like it really is. Like there's nothing there's nothing to gain from it, like at all. And dude, I might be on the other side if I didn't think they were being disingenuous or kind of gaslighting people in just their commentary. Like these things take a path. Like they just don't spur out of nowhere. They just don't. That's not the way how like your decisions in the brain works. Like like you work with something for a while, you arrive, you test it, you kind of go back and forth. Like it's just not instantaneous. So I guess this is like DJ here after smoking a Cobra, right? Like it's almost like if you guys play Halo, it's like like he just caught a Cobra, like he got a Cobra from behind, waiting at a sniper spot. But there's a lot about the style of this that I do like. I'll say that. Like I like it being like it's very kinetic in my eyes. Yeah, and Switchblade Shorties was I reviewed that as soon as I got dude, I went out to buy like the Crypto Killers, right? Like the first appearance of those. Because like, dude, it's like, some of it is like you still kind of want to be proven wrong because like you want to be entertained and you kind of want this like healthy marketplace and things like that. And I think it's just like it's like a human need to find new exciting things. And and there's a little bit of a like dichotomy there. And yeah, dude, like I sat down to read Switchblade Shorties. I'm just like, what is this? Like this is not and I'm not saying like it didn't have merit as of like a finished piece. I think I even said that in the video. Like there's merit behind the work to bring it forward. But I don't know, like from beyond that point, I don't know what else to say about it. And then it's like, oh, like you're a hater, you can't do that. It's like, you know what? Like it's like tell me to my face. I can't draw. Like tell me to my face, I don't know how to put this stuff together. And so many people think because I'm not this like guy that is like trying to sell comics or pursue like I don't care about having a career in comics. Like I don't give a crap. That's not my bag. And like somehow like your opinion's like not valid, right? Like that's kind of what they like to do to you. I'm just a guy making videos out of my kitchen. That's it, and I want to get really good at illustration. So that's it. Yeah, some of this is like a back and forth. It's like you do the white and then you go back over with like the brush pen, and you kind of just like create different textures and like bevels and things like that. You kind of go back and forth for a while. But I don't know, right? I mean, I think it's a little bit there. Let's check up. Months ago, yes. Flex all day, the neck. Yeah, not just Tarantino worship. Yeah. You know what I wanted to do? Has anyone ever read the Tarantino Natural Born Killers? Like the original script? I forgot that they printed that in a collected, like in a printed edition. Always wanted to read it, never got around to it, and then kind of forgot. And that popped into my head recently. It's not expensive either on Amazon, which I'm grateful for. Yeah, it's like like Ghetto Peanuts or like, but they're not because right. One of the girls is like rich, right? Like they're kind of like rich kids too. Yeah. Who wants to see a purple Bigfoot deck? Yeah, I guess me. Yeah, it's just weird, dude. Like it's and it's kind of like Switchblade Shorties, like positioned a little bit to be like Garbage Pail Kids, but it's like, oh man, like Garbage Pail Kids are kind of, aren't they over? Like, I know people get the newer Tops cards, but like to me, like the whole trading card market too is just like goofy. It's almost like the lottery. Like modern day trading cards are like the lottery. Like people will buy, like the trading cards will sell out, and everyone will be looking for like 5 cards that could be worth $50,000. Yeah, I don't know. But you gotta shoot your shot. You gotta go out there. You gotta create. You gotta try and like do something. And I think that side people responded to. People saw a lot of themselves in kayfabe. But I still feel like they promoted bad artwork and bad comics and didn't teach people much. Right? Like, what did they really teach? When people are like, oh, you learn a lot on their channel. What? Like the printing process from 1970? How does that help you right now create comics? It doesn't. Well, I think I think he looks a little mean, right? Like not terrible, guys. If I can toot my own horn. Yeah, that's just funny. All right, guys. I may jump ship. Okay. Believe it or not, I have more recording to do, and I have a couple drawing assignments to jump on. Because people still reach out to me for things. We'll be doing more of these Keep track of social media. If I can get the other ones colored, maybe I'll start making like good images of these, like just available. Period. So, guys, really, thank you. I feel blessed. Crypt over here wants all of you guys to have a good night, and it doesn't leave much room. Doesn't leave a lot of room, but don't do anything Crypt wouldn't do tonight. All right, that doesn't leave a lot of room though. Yeah, same here. All right, guys. Zodiac, love you, bud. I still love that icon. I love you guys. Like are so creative with some of these. I just think mine sucks, but hey, we got more coming.